is Fuzzy once again, and today I am going to be playing Metroid Zero Mission. Now, this was not exactly my introduction to the series, but it was the first one that I owned, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but even aside from that, it's just a very well-made game. I'm gonna start a new file here. I'm gonna play it on easy, because I'm feeling less masochistic this time. Planet Zavies. Right, so, let's see the controls here. Shoot, aim up and down. That's about it for now. But anyone who's played the Metroid games knows a big part of the game is finding upgrades. And here's the very first one. More fall. So, got the fourth ball. Okay, so those are bomb blocks, so I can't break those yet. Let's see. And I also did not have the long beams yet. Which is pretty frustrating. I think the shows the statues in this game, the way they work is a really good idea because they give you, a waypoint on your map, kind of like Adam does in Metroid Fusion. But they also recharge your weapons and energy, and they do all this stuff without being too wordy. Because especially at the beginning of Metroid Fusion, I think Adam is a little bit too wordy. Thankfully, Samus is not. Slightly unrelated side note, but I don't think I know a single... Well, okay, out of the people I've asked... I can't read minds, but out of the people that I've asked about this, a lot of my friends are queer and trans and so forth. For a lot of them, Samus is transition roles, because she's 6'3" and muscular, independent. Not even in here. I feel like getting a bit of a sequence break. Can't really do much, but explore a little bit early. Can't go through there. I believe that's a save room. Yes. Yeah, I'm very familiar with this game, although I have to admit that some things that seem obvious to me are possibly only that way because of my choice in magazine subscriptions as a youngling. I had the power. To be honest, I think having this game as the first one that I've played extensively kind of spoiled me on the other games in this series. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but it's also a lot faster than a lot of the other games. Like, Metroid Fusion is a little bit slower than this. Not, excessively slow. And, Super Metroid is even slower. Not to say that it's bad. It's just very different. It's like you're on the moon as opposed to Earth. And it was hard for me to adjust to Super Metroid. Like, I tried playing that way back on Virtual Console and just couldn't do it. I got to the first Torizo boss fight, and oh, here's a long beam. I got to the first Torizo boss fight and couldn't beat it at the time because it was like, I'm wading through molasses. What is happening? But as time's gone on, I've gotten more used to playing some older styles of games. And, finally beat Super Metroid a couple months ago for the first time. Glad I did. It's far from perfect, but I mean, for 1994, it would have been mind-blowing. Stone statues. The one downside of Zero Mission is that there's not as many bosses, although some people may not see that as a downside. Because Metroid Fusion's got a lot of bosses. Super Metroid's got like 4 big bosses and then a bunch of sub-bosses. So it's... Hello, Shoza. Yeah, I started getting back into Metroid mode because I managed to get the ThinkGeek toy version of Samus's arm cannon for like half off the normal price. And mini review of that, by the way. It's worth $30 if you're a big Metroid fan. It's not worth $60. It's for $60, it's not any better than something that you might have bought for $25 in 2004, you know? Like, I've actually got a Transformers arm cannon thing. I think it's a Bumblebee that is more mechanically complicated because the fist, you can actually make the fist pop out and it moves when you fire it and that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Electronics don't work in it, which, you know, I paid $15 for it at an anime convention. It was heavily stuffed up. It's not entirely unexpected. I was originally thinking, hey, I can use this for like a Samus cosplay or something, but now I have a much more accurate arm cannon, if not a more feature-rich one. Okay, bombs. Yeah, this game is speedy. Just in case I have a power outage. You know what would be really cool is if they did a remake of Super Metroid, or maybe not a full-on remake, but just like a remastered version. What would be really cool is if they still made it a 2D game, but they brought the speed up to, maybe not to this fast, but to the speed of like Metroid Fusion. And they could still do 3D graphics, but the one issue I have with Samus Returns, which I pre-ordered by the way, I'm that much of a nerd. The one issue I have with Samus Returns is that it's a little bit on the slow side, and there's so many times in a Metroid game where you need to be able to quickly shoot in any direction. And you can't do that in Samus Returns because you can't move and use the circle pad at the same time for aiming. There we go, charge left. charge beam. I think on my first playthrough of this, I didn't get the charge beam, because I was never able to beat this form. Save. Right, missile door open. Ah! Out. Remind me of the time that my parents' house had a lock at the station. Like, we had to be very careful about leaving food open, cereal boxes out, managed to deal with it, and I think moths are cute normally, but not when they're invading your house and eating your food without your permission. The nests. Still no bombs. I'm actually playing through Metroid Fusion currently. Like, I've gotten farther in it than I did before. And quite frankly, I wish there was an easy mode, because reflexes are not what they used to be. They didn't used to be that great. Ah! I kind of want to make like a prop to go along with the arm cannon of like the these little interface things, like either like this or like the ones from Metroid Prime that spin around like floppy disks. Alright, can't get up there yet. May as well save. Yeah, having the save room so frequently placed, both in this and in Fusion, is a really good idea for a portable system. It's even leaving aside, what if your battery dies, even without that concern, there's still the fact that you might be suddenly called away to do something else. Okay, not bombs. One big improvement that I think this game made over Fusion is that the bombs are a lot more responsive. In Fusion, it takes a while for the bombs to go off, and as such, it's almost impossible to do multiple bomb jumps. Which I understand why they were curtailing that, given the big sequence breaks in Super Metroid. Right. Lots of bombs. Go ahead and save here. So I'm thinking about how far I should play in this single playthrough. It might theoretically be possible for me to get like all the way to Dorian in one go, but I feel like spacing it out a little bit might be better. So like, I'm gonna try to at least beat Kraid in this video. Probably about an hour and a half. So, good chunk of time without being too lengthy. Alright. Let's have the bombs. See where to go by. Right, what we got down here? These things. I'm glad they don't, like, tackle you the way they did in Fusion. I have to say. Alright. Time to go to Norfair. Thank you. Shows a statue. So, head left and I'll pick up that edge from this tank. There we are. Missiles for now. So now, just down. I'm gonna wait till the Norfair save room. She says, and then immediately gets hit. I know Super Metroid is very popular with speedrunners, but I'd love to see this game being done by speedrunners. I'm sure there's a speedrunner community in this. This game is already very fast, even if you're not explicitly playing it as quickly as possible. Just zooming along here. I've only been playing for about 20 minutes. Oh. Most of the cutscenes in this game have no words, and it's fantastic. Right. So I think if I go this way, I can get a missile tank a little bit early. Yes. So I'm gonna take care of this fire here. There we go. Fair save room. Oops. That's a bad idea. Oh, right. Can't go that way. The elevators move a lot faster in this than in Division 2, I've noticed. Criteria. This way. Oh, there you go. Ooh, right. Something that surprised me about Super Metroid was how early you get the power bomb compared to in Zero Mission. In Zero Mission, you don't get it until it's almost the end of the game. But Super Metroid, it's like, yeah, here you go. Here's the nukes. He's always freaked me out as a kid. Music is different and everything. It's like, whoa. Alright. Can I go that way? Answer's kind of. This part. Ah! This statue, I'm not sure why this statue is a different design. It always made me curious. Power grip is great. I have to say one improvement over Fusion is that when Fusion you don't need any upgrades to do it, to your ledges, just because your systems are that lightweight. However, you cannot shoot while hanging off of ledges in Fusion, which is a little disappointing. You can shoot while hanging on ladders, so that's something at least. Hey! Almost a bullseye. Save that ship. Save at the ship, rather. Alright, let's hit back. Another missile tank. Go ahead and save at this point. Got power group, got 40 missiles. You know what someone should do? Someone should make like a Halo game starting on this game. Or something very similar to it. Because in the lore, Spartans are supposed to be like super fast and agile and strong. And then in the game, they're just like trudging along at 2 miles per hour. At least in the first 3. I still haven't played Reach since the beta. Hot room? No. Another improvement this game makes that I really appreciate is marking hot rooms on the map. Ice beam! One thing from Super Metroid I kind of wish they brought back was the ability to toggle items on and off. Because there are some parts later in the game where it would be very helpful to be able to turn the screw attack off. Alright. Found you, so I gotta go back up to Brinstar. Down to Kraid's lair. Watch him be a good stopping point. I've been playing for about half an hour now. So, Kraid's lair, be like 45 odd minutes. Maybe an hour if I'm really slow. Oh, wait. I forgot the item. How did I do that? Okay, missile tank. Yeah, I've never 100%ed this game, but that's okay. I think that's a hot room. Yes, it's a hot room. So, back this way. Dang. No, that'll just leave me in circle. Alright, 50 missiles. We need all the missiles like that. Be great. Something I also liked about Super Metroid is you can turn the ice beam off, which is good if you're just trying to get through an area full of weak enemies quickly. Instead of having to, like, freeze them and shoot them again. I don't think there's anything here. I could be wrong. Thinking about beta acid. That doesn't follow never been able to get the second item in here. Like, I can get the first one easily. See, there we go, got the first one. And the second one... See, it's only one block wide. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that. Like, is there a cannon over there, maybe? Wall? No, there is something else. I didn't even know that was there. Oh, and that's how you get out of there. Okay. Learn something new every day. Yeah, wall jumping in this is... I don't think there's any areas where it's technically necessary to proceed, but it can be helpful just getting through areas quicker, like I did with that turtle thing. I'm actually kind of proud of how quickly I did that. Let's see. Lair. 36 minutes in. Go ahead and save just in case. Okay, yeah. Nice. Forget, can you... Is there something here? Oh boy. Yeah, this guy's a lot tougher on normal. He's a lot faster. He's that fast. He doesn't slow down. There's any... I think there's anything this way, but I'll check. part. This is honestly one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite kind of puzzles in this game because of just how persistent you have to be in trying to figure it out if you don't already know how. This isn't the specific one I was thinking of, but it's still good. Right, just block there. Ha! Oh, this part. Yeah, this is the one. Ha! So much fun. It's so satisfying to get that. Oh, okay. Or no? No. Over here? Fusion missiles in this version. Man. Okay, let's see. Save room. Favor. Sweet. Right, so we're at 53 minutes, so if I don't monumentally screw up, then I should be able to beat Kraid. Aha! Right. So unlock that passageway. should have waited. Oh, yeah, let me get a refill there. Alright, here we go. Jesus, Kraid. Speed boost! I have to say, not having a separate run button is another innovation that Fusion did. Because it means the whole game is fast. Alright, now let's bust out of here. Down there? No. Say another thing that Fusion did right by was not making Shine Sparks hurt you. Thanks for that first. Oh, saver. Sweet. Is that a gap in the wall? Let's take a look. Yes, but I can't get through it yet. Need the screw attack. spacesuits and can't go swimming in acid yet. Good, into the statue. Back down to Norfair. Right, full energy. 95 missiles. I'll just get to this nearest save room, and that'll be it for today, I believe. Yeah, just over an hour. So, seems like a good spot. Alright, well, thank you, Internet, for joining me on this astounding journey. And, next time, we're gonna take on Ridley. So, stay tuned. Bye-bye now.